Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. I've pre-shuffled the decks, so let's see what our messages are for today. For the heart of the reading, we have the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, and the One of Fire reversed. So this is really about not only getting balanced and on your feet within your financial world, within your business and career, but really learning how to tap into your passion and to bring that passion up and out of you in an expression, in a form that is conducive to those receiving it, as well as fueling your own self because it's your passion. And this is also the process where you use the methods that are tried and true, but you are awakening within yourself and seeing this new illumination. And your third eye is getting activated, as well as your crown, and you're being given new information, and you're also beginning to understand the world around you with this new light of perception. Let's take a peek at the divine feminine aspect. We have the High Priestess reversed, the Three of Swords reversed, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Water reversed, Desire reversed, and the Star reversed. So the first message that I'm getting is all about your personal power and representing yourself and being authentic in that representation. This also can be a misuse of power, is what I'm hearing. And some of that can be adjusted through adjusting your perceptions and even the belief systems that you hold and your judgments and things like that. You are coming out of a painful time, and there are brand new doors opening before you, as well as your natural gifts and talents are beginning to come to light. And there's a need for some more trust in the situation and in yourself. And this has to do with that power that I was talking about, really understanding your own power and doing that reclaiming work if you need to. Because there's also a lot of higher knowledge and wisdom available to you right now, but you really need to balance your within and without, your as above, so below. Balance your intuition and also your knowledge and wisdom. So when you begin to look at the world through your third eye more, you'll begin to see higher spiritual truths, as well as things that are not being said. These are examples. You'll be able to see the truth in situations where maybe before you could only see the surface. So it's really important to engage your third eye and begin to look at the world with your third eye, and this will enhance that spirit of trust within yourself as well. There's also a need to really unstick your emotions. I'm saying the word unstick because that's kind of the sensation I'm feeling, is they're just a little bit stuck. And these emotions are generally not as deep. But when you begin to loosen up this emotional realm where you have stagnation, it's important to just release, especially those first layers, so that you can get to the deeper understandings beneath those emotions. and to also what your true desires really are. Sometimes when we have false judgments and clouded perceptions, we might not even truly understand what our own desires are, because we can take on other people's through expectation and programming and whatnot. So let's move on to the divine masculine aspect. We have the Four of Swords, the Death card reversed, the Child reversed, One of Earth, Eight of Cups reversed, and Seven of Swords. So the divine masculine has a need to be honest with oneself and also to not be deceptive with the self. So this is a time of reflection and recharge, as well as taking like a personal inventory and really getting to know what one's truth really is. And this kind of is a mirror in a sense that I'm getting the sense that the divine masculine aspect is taking on more of the judgments of people around him. And these can even be seen as like, oh, what do these people think of me? Or am I making an impression? Things of that nature. There's a strong need to walk away from these false perceptions as well, and really to heal that inner child and get into one's passion and joy, and to not avoid or postpone this change that he's experiencing. And this is a certain change. This is not one that can be overlooked. And there's also new opportunities, especially in the way that he is in the world and his status, as well as his monetary success. So doors are opening, and there's a little bit of, it's a little bit more than hesitation. It's almost not wanting to face the changes. And that's why this self-analysis is needed. And let's get a few more cards out. You have the King of Pentacles, the Justice card in the World reversed. So the divine masculine aspect may be really contemplating. He just has his mind on his money. Contemplating even maybe how he's going to spend his money and what might get him further ahead. This is kind of like that logical realm. There is a balance coming in though, and a karmic reward. And this is where whatever he has been putting his effort into will pay off, and also wherever he sits within that karmic justice. And there's also a culmination of this whole phase. And again, this isn't something that is a small change. This is more of a large change, and it's really just the end of an era, an end of a big cycle, and he's getting ready to wrap these things up. And let's see what the Divine Feminine has. 10 of Pentacles, Death card reversed, and 6 of Swords. So some of the same energy where there's a little bit of not facing the change and really focusing on one's hearing worth as well as wealth. So maybe that is an idea to look into, is what is your worth based on? But also just having that happiness within her monetary realm, having luxury and pleasures and fulfillment in that way. And there is a moving on from this phase though, where she is learning these lessons and learning how to change her perceptions. These are lessons that can't be unlearned. They can't be avoided. These are lessons that need to be integrated. And let's get a few guidance cards. For the divine masculine aspect, we have true love, The heart of the reading, we have sensitivity, and the divine feminine has inner goddess. So for the divine masculine, this is again that calling to his own heart and to realizing what he truly desires, noticing if he's dissatisfied in any areas, and also kind of calling to the universe for his heart to be fulfilled and to be embraced by that true love aspect within himself and also with his partner. And at the heart of the reading, we have the reminder to honor your sensitivity and to avoid the harsh situations with people and in your environments, and even with chemicals and the things that you are around on a daily basis. Really keep your space pure. And this can even go into adding more things to your routine that give you this sense of harmony as well. And for the divine feminine, we have the call to awaken the goddess within you and to really appreciate yourself and your own divinity and engage in that self-nurturing and that self-care and that self-love.